In the latest Phantom Forces update, we received a number of LMGs, as well as an LMG disguising itself as a carbine, as well as two classic battlefield weapons from the AEK series, the AEK 971 and the AEK 973S. Off the rip, AEK 973 is the better option, boasting better long-range damage. However, to unlock the true potential of these weapons, it is recommended that burst mode is used, as it significantly reduces recoil grouping while not affecting the damage or the rate of fire. First, let's talk about the 971. Being chambered in 545 by 39, it does have lower recoil, but in turn is a 6-shot kill at long ranges, even to the body, since there's no default multipliers. It is a 4-shot to the body in close range, but 1 to the head and 2 to the body will finish an enemy in one burst. Assuming you have some ability to aim, this shouldn't be a problem. Otherwise, keeping it in full auto while traversing close range is advised. This gun does come with a 5.56 ammo conversion, renaming it to the AEK 972, also granting it 5-shot at long range without affecting the recoil too heavily. Unfortunately, it doesn't grant it a 3-shot at close range, still requiring either full auto or a well-placed headshot followed by 2 to the body. Other ammo attachments include the usual armor piercing, which doesn't affect anything, hollow point, which grants it 3-shot to the limit close range for my Tarkov enjoyers who love leg meta, and a 60-round casket for those feeling confident about their weapon of choice. Aside from all that, there's no noticeable new or unique attachments for the AEK 971. Now the alternative, the AEK 973S. The alleged successor to the 971 boasts a higher damage at close range and long range with somewhat noticeable impact on recoil, letting you 1 burst to the body at close range and 5-shot at long range, allowing flexibility in all situations. This is thanks to the fact that it's chambered in 7.62 compared to the 971 being chambered in 5.45. The standard armor piercing, hollow point and tracerless is available for this weapon, with the appropriate adjustments to damage and penetration. Hollow point, however, does not increase headshot damage. This comes with the balancing changes made to hollow point across the board. There are no unique attachments for this gun either, however the burst mode recoil reduction is currently exclusive to the AEK family at this point in time. For those of you who prefer long range engagements, I suggest using it. Personally, I like this update. The new guns added are very different to what we've had in previous patches, where it's just a bunch of AK-12 reskins, but guns that are unique with their own niches that sit behind a mild skill hurdle to truly unlock its full potential. Another notable addition in this update is the new machine pistol, the AEK 919K. While it's not as versatile as the ASMI, it still boasts a high fire rate with high damage and low recoil. Having attachments available at 0 kills is also a nice feature, allowing for some customization without having to dump credits into a new weapon just to find out how underwhelming it is. I won't cover the LMGs because frankly I don't want to. The models look cool and they are a nice addition to the already massive arsenal available in Phantom Forces, but as many of you have guessed, I don't like LMGs. These new PKP variants are just lethargic recoil machines that are kinda gimmicky, and more so for suppression rather than lasering some poor rank 20 across the map. I haven't used them a great deal, but from what I can tell, they do require a sum of credits to make them practical, instead of struggling for the first 500 kills just to get it to have slightly less recoil. There hasn't been any updates on the anti-cheat, and understandably so. I will note to any stylist staff watching my videos that there is a new cheat on the market that doesn't get detected by your suspicious insta-kick system, which, call me skeptical, but I believe there is a system where if you initiate a vote kick on a player that's been marked as suspicious by some unknown force, they get insta-kicked. I've seen this happen before. I'm a true believer that it is a real thing. If it's not, well then, damn, I guess I better go get some schizo meds. Anyways, this cheat is a very obvious soft aim and wall hacks. You can see these cheaters throughout my streams. I'm not going to pretend there's one button that fixes everything, and I understand that fighting cheaters is an ongoing battle, but I'm just relaying information from the amount of hours I spend on this fucking game. Also, to the staff member that unchat banned me ahead of my due sentence, thank you. This lets me vote kick cheaters just to have the vote kick rejected, and then I get counter kicked because they don't think he's cheating when he is, and then I get kicked from the server, and then I join another server, and then he joins me because he stream sniped. Overall, this update was pretty fun. I'm glad that the new guns aren't just reskins of the AK-12 having a standard 4 to 5 shot kill range with decent recoil control, but something unique. A classic that we missed from our younger days in Battlefield 3 and 4. Anyways, that about sums up all the important things in the update. If I missed anything, be sure to metaphorically behead me in the comment section.